While 2020 graduates will never forget how COVID stole the last 3 months of their senior year, filmmaker Jason Conforti has immortalized the 6.5 months COVID couldn't steal.
I called it Keep Living because everyone kind of during that time was the complete opposite of that. So I would just want to remind people, look at all the fun stuff we did do.
Conforti captured something larger than his Cohasset classmates. He opened a window into the pure joy and optimism of young people about to start the rest of their lives. It's what author Elizabeth Segrin called the rocket years when we met in the summer of 2020 to discuss her latest book.
I call it the rocket years because when you're in your 20s, you're a rocket that has just taken off. And all the decisions you make in your 20s don't really feel like a big deal, but 30 years from now, it's the difference between landing on Mars or Saturn.
Segrin's book is especially relevant now as 2020 grads try to navigate social unrest, a tough job market, and the pandemic.
I'm encouraged by what I'm seeing happening in terms of young people thinking about politics in a new way and wanting their voices to be heard. People who were active in the 60s, for instance, they remained active citizens throughout their lives. Young people being politically active now could potentially be a much more politically engaged generation going forward.
What are the key factors from your book that are really relevant right now?
Everybody's going to have a crisis in their life. It's what you do right now. It's how you harness this moment to propel you forward that really matters.
If Wellesley College gave an award to the 2020 grad most likely to land on her feet during a pandemic, the honor could go to Ninatska Love, the first openly transgender woman admitted to the women's college. As a woman given the wrong gender assignment at birth, Love says she's faced adversity her whole life.
I was born in Ecuador. I was kidnapped and I was told that I deserved to die because I was dressed as a woman. And then I moved to the United States due to gender persecution.
And you arrived with the clothes on your back.
At the beginning, I was able to work cleaning dorms. And so I've seen those movies and I'm like, oh my God, people can actually live here and go to school at the same time. So I knew that that could have been like a way out for me.
The road was not easy. Love arrived in the U.S. illegally. She needed asylum, had to learn English, and prove she could make it at one of the top schools in the country.
It was challenging, but I was able to make it happen. I've always, as a child, I wanted to go to a girls' school. So for me, being accepted is a validation about my identity.
What's the concept behind your brush it off video?
How do you see that?
We see everything.
We did that video because all of us were trans women from Ecuador. We just wanted to have a little bit of fun.
And for her encore?
I'm working right now with a friend to create this foundation to help transgender individuals back in Ecuador. It seems to me that even at the smallest amounts, we can create a change.
One useful insight from the rocket years, that book, is that our 20s are traditionally when we have the largest circle of friends. So it is important to cultivate those relationships, even during a pandemic, so that you'll continue to have a strong support structure when the next big challenge hits. And that's Chronicle for tonight. Thanks so much for joining us, everyone. I'm Anthony Everett. Have a good evening. Hope to see you back here again tomorrow night.